We have not. Okay. We haven't seen First Blood, so it doesn't matter. You know, I'm not saying it too late where we've already gotten enough information. Lane versus 11 once he kind of gets level 6, as we might actually see UK drop. Oh, when he does, Kishka.
Sentry Ward to unblock his camp so that the next wave that he pushes in, he's going to be able to go
11
back and
should actually go down. Jikro UK, they put the Lightning Storm back up. Can they cut through the trees? He's hiding. Oh, he's hiding. 11 really nicely played, but it looks like Jikro and UK, they'll still run into Kishka nonetheless. So
that might have just been over the years rather than just more recently, though.
Is he? No. Is he? No, you sure? Because he's going for it. He's going for it.
Nah, he's
One
fine.
point in pit would be great.
Fine.
He's fine. He's fine. No dramas at all. Top lane, Rubik's going to be killed off as well. 11 looking for the trade. Still yet to have the level 6, so it's just going to be relying. Okay. Jikroyan? Level 6 already. Cut down a couple of trees, so there's no juking that 11 can do this time.
That later stages of the game, Amangdar might be dead though.
Oh no. They still have the telekinesis in their arsenal. It's going to toss him further into lane where 423 can play with the Illuminate. And that is enough. They're going to bait the regen. This is a cool play from Apes, but he also moves 420 movement speed. But the beautiful thing about the Rolling Thunder is that you too. Top lane we'll see. Guys, this hood's going to pay off or not. Spiderlings starting to get burnt. Well, I say that, but the Illuminate heals them up.
It does feel like you're on the back foot quite a fair amount. And Snapfire actually getting the Fiend's Grip used in onto him with the Firestorm. Amped up by the... okay, steals the Scatterblast.
What a combo.
Get a return kill.
Oh no, 423's on the back line as well.
But you got to make sure you get it ASAP and immediately make use out of it.
They've run into 11. 423's going to try and TP him, but they've got plenty of damage to go through the Brood before the Coddle's able to join. So this does free up mid, but again, without the Brood, how do you really take objectives?
Yeah, with
the Lord's got Blink. Look to try and follow up, but instant split.
Yeah, good luck catching him.
423 just run to the right, Kishka to the south, and now there's no follow-up as a wasted Rolling Thunder. Means that Delul and Kishka are going to have the 1v1, but Sanctity showing up to the party as Shadowblade reveal better than the Blink, and now 423. You're flexing his magic damage. Jikro is actually going to TP into the middle. Still going to be a little bit cautious on Jikro. He doesn't have any defensive items, so just instantly crumbles under the pressure. Look at 423. All the chaos. Now they've stolen the Mortimer Kisses. The Rubik's Cubes laying down, slamming onto the dome as LILGUN finds a fourth. Top lane, they're going to try and Sanctity. It's a great place to be able to utilize the Rolling Thunder. It's got multiple walls he can bounce back on now with Jikroy showing up too. I'll kill off the position 1 on LILGUN, but 423 is nearby along with Kishka and Jikroy. What? Oh, it's so much amount of damage. The rest of Apes though want to rectify the previous death on the Leshrac. They still unable to bring down Kishka. A Phantom's Embrace along with a Swashbuckle. Delul secures the kill to the northern side. 423 continuing to be a thorn in their side. They just can never keep up to the Coddle. Look at him go, man. 522 movement speed? Yeah, right.
The Ghost nearly couldn't catch him. That's how bad it is. Oh, they're going to do their best. Okay, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. You got Swashbuckle up shortly. No damage items on Delul, but
they know he's got the Atos now. They saw him. They soulbound him.
Aggressive Blink's going to look to land the pit. Going on the Underlord still. The hood not even activated. The Spiderlings is enough to get rid of the life. Now the rest Apes. They've actually caught out another on the side. Sanctity trying to drop the combo. Not enough, but Kishka's Rubik always in the perfect place to utilize his stolen abilities. Jikroy's going to pounce on forward thanks to the cookie, so he's able to close the distance, killing off the Keeper of the Light. And it's still a 3-for-1, and they're looking to add another to the tally as Sanctity runs under range. They're able to drop the combo, but it doesn't matter. Sanctity
still not using this Atos to its fullest potential.
Oh, but just UK being... They don't have to commit. That's the thing on Radiant. You can Fade Bolt, spawn Spiderlings, use Illuminate, even Brain Sap from far. Like, we're going to see that just now onto Amangdar, and he just is killed off like that. Cool.
This one, he was the bait.
Oh, we'll
see you later, UK.
There's the non-committal abilities. And now even to the northern side, they've run into Jikroy. I mean, this is priority number 1. That's all your damage. He just dies like that. Are they going to enter the Fiend's Gate?
They're going to chase?
What?
Oh, they're chasing
What?
Mamangdaya.
What is this? The first Fiend's Gate's going to get Mamangdaya killed. Oh, no. Oh, that'll be the first and the last Fiend's Gate I think we see this game.
He hasn't had the greatest kill involvement, but he doesn't need to. That's not his role.
Delo. It's a perfect spot for them to be able to take the fight around a choke point when you've got the follow-up from the Mortimer Kisses. So Ace 12 will be burnt along with the Brood. There you go. All right, Apes, you string a fight together. See what more they can get out of this, though. There's no way. Okay.
Oh, they nearly catch.
Dude, they want to fight 3v5. That just goes to show how far ahead they feel they are. As they even toss Sanctity further into the middle. What is his tiny hero? What is his cuddle hero? 3v5. It doesn't even matter about the disadvantage that LILGUN have. They're going to find all 4 heroes afterwards. They won't even make it a 5th. It's behind the tier 4 towers. The voice lines along with the buybacks. But they can... My Sanctity's just going to kill off the Lesh in an easy combo. Jikroy pots the Bloodstone, but Kishka flies over the tree line. A Fade Bolt along with a Firestorm. 11, 3, and 17. Now, they will run into the Keeper of the Lie, but a beautiful timing the Nightmare gives 4-2-3 an opportunity to pop the BKB. Now he's ready to wreak havoc on the backline. Gets his revenge on Lim. They'll kill off Mamangdaya. And now even Delorb might be the next on the agenda, but he...
it's just a question of do they call GG for that point?
Do they get enough objectives beforehand? Pengo's gonna fall. Now they're even diving to the tier 4 towers like they did prior, and UK gives them the tips. The props are there.
And Ares is wrong again.
I mean, it's the GG well played. It's deserved, Apes. Just run over in a game like this. LILGUN pulls something out of the hat. It's definitely another game where both sides seem pretty reliant on their pickoffs. You know, for LILGUN, you have a Legion plus a Sky combo. So you feel like this is just a lane where they have to put all their attention on getting kills instead of top lane. Oh no!
Fading away underneath this tower.
You need to bring a +1.
Worth.
Are they gonna try and man fight? Storm's joining them, but Jikroy doesn't have the bonus health now to play with, so it looks to stand his ground in the tree line. They get the kill on 11, but without the mana from Mamangdaya, it's going to turn to play with the Clarity. Kishka doesn't want to face away to pop the Clarity, so he's going to rely on the concussive shot instead. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Ace 12 shouldn't end up going down. Brain Sap's going to give him a little bit of extra health to utilize. They've got a stun in a couple of seconds. Sanctity's going to toss the Chaos Knight further away.
And he's
gonna
basically got his box.
Lim's going to be nearby to be able to pair with Mamangdaya. This is a huge kill they're going to get on the Keeper of the Light before the boots of travel. There's no way 423 gets a kill before he dies, and Jikroy... Oh no, that's not a spot you want to be. They still don't have the level 6 on UK. Oh, so much damage. Oops, smoke up. Apes running to the low ground, but Mamangdaya to start 11. So patient in the tree line. Hasn't found his angle just yet, but a 1-for-1. Do they go back in? He's already used the blink, so 11's going to have to run into the middle. That will be too late. Bottom lane, they might be in trouble. Kishka and 423 in conjunction. Going to try and bring down the Lunar. He does have a couple heroes behind, but with 11 TPing in, finds the dual victory. Mamangdaya's going to come down for the south. It's a beautiful double vortex. They get a double kill, and now Mamangdaya's got plenty of mana to be able to utilize a long zip onto Ace 12. And Mamangdaya showing that he can pull out the Storm Spirit and still have a pretty crazy game on it. Does Delorb die to this? Sanctity's going to reveal the Silver's Edge. Oh, and they instantly rip apart the Phantasm. Sanctity still had... Oh, Sanctity. They get the vision of both. They see the Storm Spirit in the tree line, and Sanctity jumps the Grimstroke. A simultaneous initiation now with the Phoenix Grip. Ace 12 in the middle, the fight, but there's no cancel as Delorb looks to enter with a numbers disadvantage, and LILGUN just run over heroes one by one. They may as well finish the fight inside the base, but to relocate back to the jungle. So they're ready to take a fight.
Level 20 on Tiny as well.
Jikroy, he's going to run straight into them. UK's already used the tether, so the relocate will do nothing. Mamangdai a little bit too late to the party. Now with the BKBs, all this magic damage is completely nullified. As Lim will be an extra kill to add to the tally.
And Apes chose first pick, by the way, so they could have picked it up.
Mamangdai, how long is he going to stick around for? Sanctity. Ooh, it's way too close to the northern side. They've run into the IO. They don't have enough damage to go through the duel. In fact, Apes, the reinforcements show up, so they'll get the life of Bane. Sanctity.
Speaking of Sanctity, he's walking forward.
He's got BKB. He doesn't really want to use it on the first life. So they will get rid of the Aegis advantage. Now, do you stick around towards the backline? Delu's going to try and take away the life of 423, so instantly killing off the keeper. And now they've got the numbers advantage. Mamangdai is zipping towards the backline, focusing 11. It's finally Apes hitting back. That's an ambitious duel, giving over 3 damage. And now with the buyback, Sanctity's still in trouble. He's unable to stand his ground as Delu, a dominating streak.
Running out.
423 just brought back. Mamangdai looking to target the side, but Delu's got the blink to follow up.
What the hell?
What's going on? I'd say about 32%. Mamangdai? That's an aggressive zip. Doesn't have... He's got Arcane to play with. Looking to jump 11, but the BKB tiring, and now all of a sudden, Mamangdai's in trouble. Bitten off a little bit more than he could chew. But Apes still considering going in. A Phantasm and Clips expended, but to no avail. As Lim easily chased under the tower. What a hero.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
What a hero. Delu's going to
ambitious to
further
stay
inside the base. Pretty tanky with the eyes sustaining. I don't know if they're actually going to be able to kill off the Chaos Knight, but he's fallen so goddamn low. Look at the zip damage. Mamangdai evens up the trade, now turning to 11 as well. LILGUN, they stuck around a little bit too long, getting greedy for the objectives along with the kills. As Mamangdai.
Well, if vision is what you want.
Guy's gonna look to start. The Lincoln's still available for him, so the follow-up control is not gonna do anything to prevent the storm. Meanwhile, the backline, Jikroy relocates into the middle. The Eclipse is doing nothing to the BKBs, but this is a great start. They've kited the BKBs, and as soon as they expire, there's nothing Sanctity can do. Pulled back to his death, or is he even dead just yet? Sanctity standing his ground. He doesn't win the man fight. Is Jikroy surviving on 100 health? Can they contest this without
Sanctity? Reveal that, well, it's already dead.
Excellent far. Uh-oh, Mamangdai's got a regen now, along with the Aegis zipping back and forth. Bane's killed off. Now they've got the vision on 423. It's gonna get the kill into the TP out. The damage they're controlling him. Ooh, it's way too close for comfort. Another long zip. Mamangdai's on Kishka now.
He's still got the regen going. No one's touched him.
True job, but he can always BKB TPR. That's something they can't deal with. They know he's there.
Hit him.
They got the ball slap. Delu with the follow-up. Sanctity, he's fallen pretty goddamn low before the BKB. Sanctity's gonna drop in the tree line. There's Apes.
With being able to take towers. You know,
they're running under vision. Luna's the target of the duel. Someone needs to eat the Mystic Flare. What was that damage? But Mamangdai to safety. A Vortex onto all 4, but he's controlled for the moment. Is zip onto the high gun. Delu's in the middle of the fight as well as the BKBs are starting to expire. It's all on Sanctity to turn the fight. Into the middle he goes. But Mamangdai.
With this bottom lane already pushed in, so Tiny has to buy back here.
Jikroy has the air on this now. He just bought back.
He has to buy back.
They're going to jump on the back line. He's not buying back, and it's going to cost them.
For the burst.
It's Mamangdai. Oh, the back line just shreds out of the damage. And Apes, they will send us to a game 3. What a way.
Fantastic game, whereas you've got a DK, a DP, and a Wraith King that are able to do it on LILGUN. 4-2-3 dancing around here.
Oh, you're going a bit too close to the high ground. Oh, they missed a split earth, but you still have to pay. You got 4 stuns.
Honestly, don't know. It feels like they've got a lot more kill threat on this top side, to be honest. And, well, Kishka might end up being the one to suffer from that. To me, is not enough reason to want to change these lanes up in as big a way as they have.
Look at that. So much damage with the caustic tick along with the acorn. They get the kill.
You still can't take towers. That's my area of concern.
They might dive Sanctity. They've clipped up the creep wave, so the range creep continuing to take the tower aggro. And Sanctity's going to end up going down, so exceptional rotation from Lim.
They now feel like they can leave him on this bottom side. 4 points in the Dragon's Blood. They're going to go to Sanctity again.
This is a deep dive. Kishka's charged up a full Illuminate. Now with the triple Remnant, Sanctity just got the level 6. Oh no. My main guy's looks like hunting to see if he gets greedy for one of the neutrals. Gonna run to Kishka instead. They've got a ward on the high ground, so they have full information to play with, and he will tick out of the poison. Make sure he gives a little bit of mana over to Sanctity before he dies.
They can see these stacks though, so that's where a lot of the priority...
Setting up on 11. A stun to hold back Jikroy, but with UK blocking off the avenue, trading stun for stun. Top lane. They've split away from the Wraith King. Gonna look to TP up, but Jikroy being the second person to show up means they'll have a way to cancel that and into his ulti.
But look at this, DK, TP bot, look
trying
at what
to
they're doing.
charge up the epicenter with a perfect bar strike onto 2. But the extra follow-up stuns are lacking. Sanctity's gonna jump to the river and up to the high ground as UK just a little bit too late. They are killing off UK underneath the T1 tower, so at least LILGUN are getting something out of the space that 11's providing them. It's a killing spree for Mameng Daya.
Arcane Rune on the bottom side of the river. You need the Exorcism to be able to make this push. I don't think Sanctity is able to do too much on his own, and actually if they're able to get to Lul, that'd be a pretty big one, but just opting to...
He might die! Oh, he does!
Okay. You can't go for this. There is no way this guy dies.
Oh, it's gonna sacrifice the life at the cost of the Arcane, but they are making a lot of time as Apes the TPs are starting to rain in. 11's gonna look to reveal the blink. Onto Lim they go next. Really nicely done from LILGUN, just evading all the stuns and evading the key damage sources on Apes. Puts him in a position where they might turn back from among Dire. The Ember Spirit playing cautiously. No Remnant to be able to jump on forward. Jikroy is really the main concern. Level 14 on the lash, and even to Lul. That's someone you're going to be concerned about. A borrow to set up for Jikroy. Now they can taunt for Kishka along with it. As the Lul shines up in the nick of time. Been LILGUN with the early... the Atos reveal. Look at the first pushback. UK has to be perfect with his follow-up stun. But it doesn't even matter that he's not perfect.
Gonna try and chase him down here. But it's just
making
making space.
To Lul, he's going to be killed off. I'm not sure, but 11's going to try TP out. They'll have plenty of damage. The double break. So 1 for 2.
Ember and DK, 2 of them, killing him.
They're doing a lot of damage to Mamangaya as well. They've Remnant on forward. Sanctity's going to do just that. They've already been able to utilize the chakra, and 4-staff in goes 4-2-3. Now Jikroy's looking to show up to the party. What a timing on the stun. Jikroy level 18. I think he can man-fight this. He's got the Bloodstone to play with. A lot of spell life steals coming back from Jikroy, so they have to play this one passive on LILGUN.
Factor now, probably around the next use of the Exorcism is when they might look to consider that.
Now they're going to run straight into Ace 12. A quick and easy kills. Apes, do they want to still control the triangle? UK on the front line, disrupting the coddle. They're going to blink behind him, however. Trying to target down the key components. That's when my main guy is able to stand his ground. Burning away the Dragon Knight. And with Jikroy showing up, they now have to pay some respect over to the Leshrac. 4-2-3 still playing around with the reincarnation. They're going to juke and drive throughout the river. It's Jikroy against the world. Can he do it by himself? A Bloodstone active coming up in 5 seconds, but he will not survive to see that cooldown. His 4-2-3 finds an Ultra. Can have a decent fight, but it's the open field where LILGUN thrive, and we're going to see that come into play. The front of the T3 tower, Sanctity and 11 in conjunction. Diving Mameng dive before the BKB, but the Ember Spirit's going to be cautious. And Center laid down, but they stand their ground. And Aegis for what? As Sand is the cost.
Physical damage is the way that you look to try and take him down.
Jikroy? Very far outside the base. Bloodstone activated. Ridiculous amount of spell life still coming back into the Leshrac, but now that it expires, can he stand his ground for the second round? They've killed off 2 heroes. Now onto the Wraith King. The AoE damage is too much for them to handle. As Jikroy gets the double. A BKB TPR means Sanctity will survive. And
it just gives him the confidence to be able to run in onto the front line.
Run into Kishka.
4-staff
to the low ground, but Jikroy And Delor can easily follow in the chase. So another quick pick off.
Hits instead of 3, for example.
They're hunting. This is mega deep on Apes. We saw prior LILGUN, they paid the price of taking a deep attempt. Now it could be Jikroy that's in trouble. A Bloodstone pop with the BKB's preventing the spell alive still. Delor's gonna try and turn this fight around with his counter initiation, but the epicenter, not perfect, and that was exactly what he was requiring to get away with his life, and now they're hunting Lil Lim in the tree line as enable even Momeng die for the jump, but they're smoked outside the base. They're gonna run into 4-2-3, probably not the ideal target. The rest of LILGUN are a little bit split, so they might get the first life before the reinforcements are shown up. But how do you stick around? How do you fight this second round? BKB's traded from both sides, multiple crits, but 4-2-3 wants a TP out. He's gonna cancel this one, turning towards the Leshrac. But now with the Bloodstone, they need some way to keep the Lesh alive, and that's where Delul comes into play, but it's not enough. Jikroy, or is it? How is the Lesh not dead? They're still alive, so they're all dead! They're all dead! It's Jikroy! Look to try and defend the T2 tower, playing in the tree line. They should know this now. They're gonna jump the Sand King instead. He's got the BKB and the Euro Scepter. If he can get any of these off, they're doing a really good job to kite Jikroy as well, avoiding the Leshrac in the middle of the fight. Down to the south they go, onto Momeng die, but a BKB will keep him alive. Jikroy set up for round 2. He's got all the mana he would need to turn this back into their favor. An initial stun into the second. They're onto Sanctity, but the BKB, it doesn't matter though. It's Jikroy, that's the main damage source in the middle of the lane. 4-2-3 is going to try and TP out, but they've got the use to cancel. Reikin's in trouble. He's got enough gold for the buyback at least, but 4-2-3, another casualty of war as they just cannot.
Holding onto the nether shore. He just wants to prioritize the lifesteal.
Sanctity. Double buybacks, you got to get out. You have to get out. Jikroy, too late to TP. So you get the life for Delul. Oh. They don't have 11 to start the fight. Kish is going to have him join. They're running to UK, which is not the worst sacrifice as long as the rest of the cores get away. Maybe the thought process is Jikroy's under a ward. Mass TP's down to the outpost. They're going to start onto Delul. Ascetic Cap and BKB TP out, but 4-2-3 has the Abyssal. They're going to try and run into Jikroy. A random slight. It goes to the south instead, so they need to get set up for this. I don't know what's going on, but 4-2-3 jumps to Lul simultaneously. They're going inside the pit. Jikroy's able to find the Aegis. LILGUN, they haven't killed off any of the supports, but the fight continuing to be kited to their high ground. The duel inside the river, though. Jikroy's going to come out on top, and now with the bushwhack, they're controlling the Ember. He's going to go down. Ember falls. Jikroy's onto the Coddle next. A buyback from Sanctity, looking to rejoin. They've got the Spike Camper stun into the second stun. Sanctity needs some assistance. A remnant to the side. He's just going to make it away. Pursuing on for more though, but they will not catch up to the Ember. It will do a lot of damage to the tower. They might actually look to cancel TPs. Sanctity's going to try and do that. Jumping to the backline. They're off the mark with the stuns. Sanctity playing around with the BKB. The first life soon to be claimed. Round 2 though.
This refresher.
How do they set up? A blink away. Will-O-Wisp completely expended. UK's going to overstep the boundary. Delul maybe waiting in anticipation, but still Sanctity wants to get more aggressive. Barshak in the high ground. Sanctity's just pulled back. He's got an opportunity to pop the BKB. They're on to Jikroy as well. The Bloodstone BKB doesn't get any health back, and the Leshrac without a buyback is now LILGUN. They'll run into Momeng Daya in the river. A Cheese is activated. He's going to stand his ground, but the damage, it's all on the Leshrac at this stage, and without him, they can't turn that fight. They're not even done though. They're not done. 11 runs into another Hoodwink, caught out by the small camp. You do have buyback on Sand King and Hoodwink. No glyph though. Yep. Oh, nice. Yours reactions. The Will-O-Wisp behind the throne, so it's just space. It's just space. Exo and Deso, all the damage they would need.
Will-O-Wisp is still there.
It's still there, creating space. Throne's exposed, T4's down. You need an answer, you need it soon, but it's too late. A LILGUN victory in the end. They'll take the series 2-1, and they will secure a position in Division 2 for the third tour.
time. Tryna get mine, get out the way. Move, tryna get paid. Bands on the way, just bought a safe. Ooh, crib with a gate. I need me a leg, but that's on the way. Ooh, yeah, that's on the way. Yeah, that's on the